Zero emissions public transit is extremely important to Canadians because we've been hearing loud and clear from Canadians year after year that climate change is real. And the impacts are devastating for many Canadians from coast to coast to coast. So in order to make sure that we're doing our part as Canadians in Canada, we need to make sure that our transit, every aspect of our mobility is also leading the way to zero emissions in Canada so that we can be leaders and so that we can also help others and export our technologies to make sure that we are doing this together as a globe. Our government has said time and time again that we need to make sure that we are creating jobs while we're moving towards this zero-emission, low-carbon economy. And jobs in this sector, we know, are high-paying, high-skilled, and we have a very skilled job force. We also have a lot of new Canadians that are coming to our shores year after year with incredible skills from all around the world. So I think Canada is positioned really well to be leaders in this sector, to create more jobs in this sector, and to be able to have the workforce that's needed in this sector. The announcement today is not just a footstep, but leaps in the right direction in leading in this technology. So we've got different institutions, different universities today that are going to be working in research, whether it's the University of Windsor or Ottawa, and many institutions. And so I think with our government being able to invest in projects like this, it shows that the government does care in research and development in these areas because it's crucial. And especially, like I mentioned today earlier, the cybersecurity part is very interesting to me. Brampton has recently opened up a cybersecurity center, a cybersecure catalyst, so that we can train cybersecurity experts in this field, and the research that's being done at the University of Windsor in relation to building the electric buses is really important. We've learned as a government that we are very vulnerable as a country when it comes to our cybersecurity, and so making sure that the research is done at the beginning stages of creating this type of technology is important, rather than realizing after the fact that you may be vulnerable when creating these technologies. And when we're importing different products that are going to help us run our transit systems, we need to make sure that we understand how those products were developed and what vulnerabilities come with that. So research and development is crucial. Our goal for net zero emissions by 2050 is a serious goal. That is why Minister McKenna's mandate letter included 5,000 electric buses, and what CUTRIC is extremely excited to do is to get those buses on the road. So as a government, we want to make sure that we're investing at the beginning stages of creating this technology, the research that goes into this technology, as well as in building the technology in order to make sure we reach our goal. That's a big part. Our public transit sector is a big emitter when it comes to creating the carbon footprint that we have. And so being able to tackle this sector is incredibly important to reaching our goal.